Oh,
Hello! Hello, hello, hello,
hi.
hello, 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 and welcome to this Final Boss Fight live stream of D&D. It's been a hot minute. I haven't turned a light on. 1 second, I've got to go turn the light on. Hello, hello, hello.
Hi.
I'm going to be over here. Hello, and welcome to this Final Boss Fight live stream of D&D. My name is John, and I'm back at the big microphone that the stream can hear now. And we're going to play some D&D. My name is John, and I'm joined by Ben.
Hello. It's good to see you.
By Smitty.
Wait a minute, this isn't the NEC in Birmingham. What the hell is going on?
That was last time. And by Maddie.
Hello.
Which we will explain momentarily, because last time some stuff happened. There was a big fight. It's been a while. You found a strange sort of section of caves that were burnt by various spell effects. Then a fight broke out. Then some stuff happened. But rather than focusing on what the rest of the group did last time, I'm going to turn to Maddie and say, Maddie, could you just tell us a little bit about your new character?
Sure. Okay. So, y'all are very shortly going to be introduced because technically you found her, I think, the last time, but she's currently unconscious. So once she's conscious, you guys will come to know Thacianna Petris. She is an elf sorceress. She is 222 years old. She is a dark something sorceress. Can't remember what the name of it is.
Divine
What was it, John?
Soul.
Divine soul sorceress. That's what it was. It wasn't dark. It was divine. Both will start with D, not the same thing at all. So yeah, and
Gotta be careful of the D.
Exactly. So she, for reasons that you might find out maybe later, because it's backstory related, she decided to kind of venture into the under mountain.
Undermountain.
Yeah, the Undermountain. Yeah, the Undermountain, and then unfortunately ran into some trouble, got captured, and yeah, that's how y'all found her. So once she becomes conscious, she'll be much more lively.
Thacianna, your vision unblurs. Light comes back to your eyes. You look up and see, stood over your form, a large bronze dragonborn in plate armor and a red-goggled halfling. The Dragonborn is currently working to remove the manacles around your wrists, while the halfling is trying to rouse you from your unconscious state.
This is why I need to carry on fighting some of this bloody medicine magic. Right. Hold on. We'll just keep trying this, and I think if we get something nice and smelly, we might be able to get that nose, and might just do the trick. All right. Hello.
Her eyelashes kind of just like flutter for a second, and she kind of like looks around, and she's just like, "What? Where? Why? How?" So many questions.
They are wonderful questions. First of all, let's make sure that you're okay, eh?
okay. She kind of like looks down, sees that her like hands are chained up, and she's like, "What? How did this happen?"
I don't know exactly. We've sort of come across you in this manner, but we are here to help. We hope to help. I mean, at the moment, obviously, my good friend here, this is Vason, is
Hi.
currently trying to take your shackles off, and you should be a bit more comfortable with that afterwards. I was just making sure that you were okay. I must have been as we come in here and you were quite unconscious. We were a bit worried, especially when none of us really have any way of healing. Beyond just trying to put a bandage on things. As I say, I need to look into that kind of magic. Maybe look away from the strength side of, but that's not important. That's me talking to myself. Now,
Vason
do you?
heaves for a moment and snaps the metal holding the manacles together, and your hands are freed.
She's just kind of takes a moment to like rub her wrist, and she's just like, "God, those things were on tight. Oh my lordy!"
Now, I'm going to just use a cantrip to sort of just put light onto the end of my finger. Now, could you just follow the thing as I just go to the and
Like an eye doctor thing. Just like,
and we go and
As
then we
you
go
as you start looking around the rest of the cave, you
uh-huh.
see in the distance a red-skinned tiefling,
Mm-hmm.
and then rather large and looming towards the back of the cave is a large reptilian creature. Because you don't look round to see a drow, as is indicated on this current splash screen. Instead of Nafearer, you see this.
Oh,
Oh yeah, I forgot about
I
that.
forgot about that at all.
Oh boy.
Stood at the back of the room, sort of stomping his feet a little bit. The red-skinned tiefling, like, calmly talking to the creature and like acting like a lion tamer for something about 10 stories tall.
Yeah.
You see a Tyrannosaurus Rex.
So she would kind of like pause for a second, seeing that, and she's like, "Am I still dreaming? Because I'm 95% sure I see a Tyrannosaurus Rex over there."
Oh,
And
no. You are not dreaming. That is, well, thanks to me, it was a bit of a last minute thinking when I was trying to save a friend. That is actually Nafearer, um, who is, half. Anyway, you'll get to meet Nafearer proper a bit later on when we're in a more guaranteed, safer environment. Once everything is calmed down, we will bring Nafearer back into a humanoid form and a point where be able to talk. Uh, but no, we imagine there's at least a dash of understanding there at the moment, which is good. Uh, there's been a bit of madness down here, as I'm probably guessing that you've been through yourself. May I ask, do you by chance know why you've been chained up?
well, from what I remember, I was coming down into the caves because there was said to be a like kind of secret kind of what do you call it? There was like an ancient forgotten temple down here, and it was apparently supposedly linked to some divine power. And well, I decided to come and find it, and unfortunately, I happened to come across, how do I put this delicately, some very insane dark cultists that, from what they told me before they knocked me out, wanted to drain me of my divine power. Um, And so then they shackled me, did something to me to like really, really knock me out, and then, well, then I woke up and I'm here.
That would certainly answer a few questions. Okay, well, in which case we're very glad to be able to take these off of you. Divine. Are you saying you are divine? You are
Oh well,
cleric?
no, actually, I'm a sorceress.
Ah, well, no, sorry. I know that sounds terrible, but sorry, we've come to realize that we are in dire need of healing. A cleric would have been amazing at this point. Well, at least some of the clerics, but
Oh, I have healing magic.
oh, wonderful, wonderful. That is good news. Just sort of going around and petting Nafearer on the new as just snouting.
Blood drips
The
from
food
Nafearer's
rumbles.
blood drips from Nafearer's snout, and you can see in the dim light that is still cast on Hargate. One, you can see a wood elf sort of stood at the very edge of the light, a wood elf holding a pair of hand crossbows. You can also see a pair of boots on the ground that look remarkably like the boots the cultist had been wearing.
So
I
would.
tell you what. One moment. Nafearer, trying. Would you like to become yourself again? Just
Yeah, give you a nod.
okay, and in which case I will drop my concentration on that and allow to pop back into themselves. I know it's not a concentration thing, which is the crazy bit, but I can drop it.
Nafearer shrinks
Oh
back
my
down.
God, that feels better. Oh, right. Well, I'm not eating any rations tonight.
You should certainly be full of your meals.
Yeah, everything still hurts. Ow.
Yeah, I'm afraid it wasn't going to heal you. It was just going to give you extra HP for the time being. Sorry, it was extra health. All I knew was you were getting torn apart beforehand. I had to do something.
Yeah, Thacianna kind
Sorry.
of looked. I was gonna say she kind of
Pretty
looked
much.
at us.
I'm sorry. I didn't have anything else which I could do. I just wanted to give you as much help as I possibly could, and the only thing I could think at the time was to turn you into something which had a lot of help and a lot of. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. But you just.
The food like puts two hands on your shoulders and goes, "It's okay, little man. I'm not mad at you. Just warn the person next time you decide to turn it into a T-Rex.
We didn't have much time. It was just...
It's fine. We just need to think of a code word. Bird brain, maybe.
Either that, or I need to study up on other creatures which we can go for instead, but or something. But nonetheless, we have found a new competitor, a sorceress. Do you? How much do you remember? How much do you understand from being in that form? I'm not quite
From
sure
what
what it
I
did to
probably
your
can recall,
intelligence.
very little. Like I said, I had the brain of a bird.
Pretty much, yes. Well, in which case, we went through some bad people. We cleared out a lot of the area. You did quite a lot of the work. Very thank you to you, Lou. And we have now saved. Just got to realize I haven't even asked your name. I'm so sorry. We have saved this sorceress who is. Actually, no, apologies. My name is Hargate. You might be able to tell halfling. But yes, halfling wizard and at your service. And this Nafearer, I have already introduced you to Thacian, and we will get to the others in a moment. But who are you?
Ah, right. Yes, I suppose maybe introducing myself might also make things a little bit easier for you guys. So I am Thacianna Petris.
Thacianna. I will do my best effort to remember that. So I start to immediately scroll that down.
I will be terrible with names. I will warn you now. You'll probably end up just being called Pointy Ears or Magic Girl.
As an effort of trying to stop that, you would say that you were quite inept at healing?
I've got
Because
a decent number of healing spells.
Nafearer, well, now that you've come back to your form, I can already see some of the wounds which have opened up again.
I was going to say, you're looking a little rough.
Could you help out our friend?
Yeah, no, of
So it
course.
looks down like his tattered arm and everything. It's like, it's not that bad. I've been far worse.
Yeah, no, of course. I mean, you guys got me free. Gestures to her hands, which are now shackle-free. So I'd be more than happy to help. So
Thank you.
let's try and get you healed, shall we? No, we're not doing burning hands. That's the wrong one.
I've heard of cauterizing wounds, but I'm pretty sure that's not how we do it.
It's not the grim darkness of the far future. Do not need to be cleansed by holy fire.
Hang
Oh, my
on a
Jesus.
second.
Oh, my God.
So Thacianna apparently comes up to you and...
No, we don't need that.
So, John, quick question, because this will debate on what spell I exactly use. Just how rough does
Oh,
she
like,
look?
verge of death.
Oh, I am one.
Verge of death.
My hit points
Okay.
can be put to a digit. There is one.
Okay.
It's literally a reason why I turned him
There-
into a T-Rex.
Some people
Fair
have
enough.
hit
It's like,
points.
I can't think of anything with more health.
Some people have hit points. Nafearer currently has hit point.
Hit point. Fair enough. Okay. Okay. Feel like
Sorry, I need to put that quote away.
I feel like this might be worth. Has anyone else been damaged in the fight, or is it mainly?
There's some damage spread around, like, Vaesen has taken a little bit.
It's certainly spread around, and luckily I managed to stay out of the fray.
Aurelius has taken some as well.
Okay. All right. Whoever has been wounded, kind of gather up in like a little group. And because I think, because I feel like this is going to do more healing versus just like straight up cure wounds. I think I'm going to do mass cure wound and just heal everyone who's been damaged, because they might need it. Because then that's what we're going to encounter next.
I had to watch intently and scribble notes as if I could possibly figure this out as a wizard.
Would you believe me that they haven't given me a healing spell button?
Really?
No.
All right.
I would have thought that would have been one which be added.
I've got this button.
All right.
I could say it's divine. Do you have angelic chorus, maybe? Or
I've
that
got
seems like a very basic.
I've got this.
No,
No, that's
no,
if I
we did
tried.
that last time.
That's me trying after I've watched. It's like, oh, so you do it like this? Oh, no.
So that's 25 points of healing.
Oh, my joints don't take anymore.
Which does bring Vaesen back to full, Aurelius back to full, and Nafearer back to 26.
You're just shy of half my total hit points.
Yeah.
Is it shy way of half? Is what you said? Okay. I mean, it's better than one.
Oh yeah, it's a lot better than one.
Yeah. And to be fair, when it comes down to it, we rather than you using up everything, and I mean, no offense to this, Nafearer, but we still haven't exactly secured a location for us to do anything else. I mean, we've only just started moving again. would it be perhaps wise for us to secure this location first and then take a rest so that you can get yourself back onto your feet? I mean, let's face it, we
Certainly
need
does
you
sound
and
like a
your
good idea.
shadows.
A rest does sound like a good idea.
I can take a point and sort of, as I sort of play around with things, and I'm pretty sure I could call forth a hound of mine to just keep a ward for the time being. Considering, if I remember correctly, the room which we're in was just one doorway into this room, wasn't it?
Yes, there is. I don't have the map for this level of the dungeon anymore.
Yes, it's fine. It's fine.
But yes,
The fact of the matter, if there's
there
only
is
one
presently
entrance,
one
that's
way
fine.
in, one way out of the space you are in.
So basically, as we start to get into any form of rest, I would like to sort of conjure forth from Mordecai's faithful hound. And we'll bring it to just sort of, at the moment, just sit and wait at the doorway, just in case, and give everyone else an opportunity to take as good a rest as they possibly can. And just if I was to give us a bark, let me know if something's coming.
Okay.
Once again, I have informed everyone of the password. Do you remember the password? Does anyone remember the password?
No, I forgot what it was.
I don't know the password yet because I've only just.
Here's the part where I jotted it down, and I can't remember which piece of paper I had it on. Uh,
I now have this image of Hargate actually flicking through his spellbook, like looking for the post-it note he put it on.
Where did I put the password?
Probably somewhere. Ah, there it is.
Was it
Puffly-
password?
No, it's Pufflywug.
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 If you try to go anywhere near this door, and you hear a growling from a dog you can't see, say Pufflywug, and it'll know that you're a friend.
Okay, Pufflywug. All right, that should be easy enough to remember. Just don't say Waffly Pug and we're good.
Exactly. Oh god, there's a problem there, isn't there? Uh, and after that, I'm going to basically sit down whilst everyone else can go and rest and do what they need to close to the door. And I would, if you would permit me, during my time while everyone else is to do, and I'm quite happy to talk or whatnot, but I would like to start writing some glyphs and setting some triggers, and I will send you details of those, John, so that to go over that later.
Okay.
Can I request one of those glyphs reads, guess what I prepared this morning?
I will also point out, Ben, I have gone through the party inventory that you guys, that Rogue has been maintaining. You do have in that party inventory the rod that you took from the Nagas, which I don't remember if you've identified yet.
No, it was not something which we had. We hadn't got a point to stop to actually do that, if I remember correctly.
But there is now the time, if you wish.
I suppose I will take a look at that side of things, and I can't find a party inventory anywhere.
You can't find it anywhere because that mod hasn't updated yet. So I've currently got a party inventory for you guys in Google Docs that I'm going to be sharing to Rogue and anybody else who wants to see it. And you can see things such as the way that he's misspelled Nafearer.
For the sake that it is a magical item, I will go ahead and spend a bit of. How much time would you say it would take to actually take a look at that?
I mean, if you're going to cast Identify as a ritual, it would take you about 11 minutes.
I will do that. Because that makes sense. I can't place that one down as a thing. It will not consume a spell slot. Cast.
You set out your various magical implements while everybody else sort of makes the most of resting in this slightly damp cave. This staff, this rod, is a rod of rulership. It requires attunement, but when attuned to this rod, you can take a magic action to present the rod and command obedience from each creature of your choice that you can see within 120 feet of yourself. Each target must succeed on a wisdom saving throw or become charmed for 8 hours. While charmed in this way, the creature regards you as its trusted leader. If harmed by you, your allies, or commanded to do something contrary to its nature, the target ceases to be charmed in this way. Once used, this property can't be used again until the following dawn.
I see. Now that certainly makes sense.
You come to realize why the trolls and the Duergar were so loyal.
It makes a lot of sense. I sort of end up looking at the rod and looking over the others. By my assessment of the others, and that of myself, or at least as far as I know, and I place this one down to you, John, as quite considering that people aren't here, that I can't sort of ask other questions, but by my best judgment, considering that I know that I'm rather high with intelligence and I have some good wisdom, would any other person triggered me to believe that they are wise enough that this might be in better use within their hands? And would you like me to roll an insight check to sort of confirm that one a bit better, rather than give me metadata?
You would think that, probably given the amount of time you've spent with the characters, and it's not a huge amount of time. You've been here a day or two at this point. You've known them for
I know.
a couple of days.
It's been a short period.
Vaesen seems very easy to get along with. Doesn't take himself too seriously. Probably wouldn't abuse the power of the wand. Aurelius and Urania, it's hard to get a read on them. I mean, I don't want to speak for Nafearer, because Nafearer is here and can answer this question. How does Hargate... How would Hargate view Nafearer, do you think that Hargate would think Nafearer would abuse the power of this wand, or this rod?
That is a good question.
See, hang on a second. I have a interesting idea. So I sort of end up looking at Nafearer while you are trying to figure things out. You're trying to prepare yourself, and want to think of trying to sort of trigger and see if I can ascertain a a question which might just allow me to ascertain whether or not you are wise, in my opinion. And sort of take a little bit of time to sort of think on that side of things. And let's see.
I'm really curious what you have up your sleeve.
I am trying desperately because it's one of those things I'm thinking, well, okay, there's some of these bits and pieces of open, random sort of questions.
Because I'm trying to think, like, from a gameplay point of view,
Do-
you've only been invasive.
While I'm sort of thinking this one over, do please carry on with any other role which is going on. But Hargate is trying to come up with a question to ascertain people's wisdom, and I will be going around effectively asking, but this will only be role played with the people which we have here, if that makes sense. So in the meantime,
Yeah, makes
currently a
sense.
role play, I will come up with a question.
Well, the first is going to find somewhere to lean up. Everything's still hurting. It's just like, is anybody else sick of this damn place?
I mean, I didn't get very far in before I encountered the cultists, so I can't really say. I suppose that's a question. What exactly is your group doing in this area?
That I can't remember. It has been that long.
Vason pulls out a little notebook. We are
Oh, of course you'd have a notebook.
I feel it's fair to say that he has a notebook.
I know. There's the fear of full sarcasm.
We are currently looking for Falkia's Fist, the group of adventurers who stole an emerald called the Eye of the Spider. Apparently Falkia is dead, but the emerald is still out there. So we're looking for that. I believe that was one quest that was given to you, Nafearer. Flips to another page in the notebook. Dernan asked us to look into a potential telepathic threat to Waterdeep after word of people having very similar disturbing dreams have been spoken about at length at the Yawning Portal. That was something initially given to Eurelius and Eurinia. And then flips to the last page, or another page in the notebook. Lady Wylind Moonstar of the Moonstar noble family asked us to find the bronze dragon Glister, who followed somebody into the darkness of Undermountain and has apparently become a shadow dragon called Umbruxakar. And she would like us to free him from Shah's corruption by whatever means necessary. I've also got a note that we're supposed to be on the lookout for just any magic items, that there's a buyer looking for anything that we can find. Anything that we don't want, we can sell to them for quite good money.
See,
Wow.
I'm fairly certain we failed to get the spider's eye because it's somewhere else entirely. With a really powerful group, I feel. I may be remembering things wrong. My head has been bashed around a lot.
It's still on the list of things we need to do. Oh, and we've got to take that that dagger back to what's his name? The bugbear, the blind bugbear.
Do we have to?
Well, we don't have to, but it's on the list, and we really probably should do it because if we don't, bad stuff happens.
Oliver's just gonna sort of struggle upwards, stand next to Face at that point in the notebook, grab a drop of blood from somewhere on the tip of his thumb and just scratch it out, and it's off the list.
Turns to another page and writes it in again.
Wow, so you guys are down here for quite the collection of reasons.
Strength in numbers.
Yeah,
Numbers, and we're all odd job misfits. You'll fit right in.
I was gonna say, probably wasn't exactly the smartest of me to come in here alone. I knew that. Any of my family members and my mentors, told me, hey, maybe you shouldn't go down here alone. But I thought, I'm like, surely, how bad could it be? Yeah, the cultists were a pretty dead giveaway.
I wouldn't worry too much about it. It's only really a problem if you took a bet at the yawning portal for how long you are going to be down here for.
Yeah, I don't expect myself to be out of here anytime soon. And she kind of goes to reach for her side, and then she looks down and she's like, then she starts to freak out a little bit, and she's like, those thieves. They took my bag of holding. Those sneaky, conniving little cultists.
I will be honest and say I was expecting another word beginning with C, but that's just me. Did we actually get a bag of holding at any point? Anybody seen a bag of holding?
I have a bag of holding.
Vason holds
pick
up.
Up from the cultists.
Vason holds up his own bag of holding. No, I got this one from somebody we used to travel with.
I had this one because I can't carry anything else. If I don't have it, I can't carry any of the stuff I need.
No, that's fine. It's our new friend here has lost a bag of holding, and considering we're a bit of kleptomaniacs, we might have picked it up on the way.
Well, no, I had it before the cultists, and now I don't. So they must have hidden it somewhere. I'm not sure where. And there's a lot of important stuff in that. And well, there's one thing specifically that I need to, dispose of specifically.
We're a good group of making sure things stay disposed.
Yeah, no, it's not like anything. Well, I shouldn't say it's nothing bad. It's a mystery, but it's it's a gift that needs to be properly dealt with, I'll say.
Okay. I think I have a few. And we start to see Hargit going to a few of the other people. I'm not going to interrupt anything else which people are doing for. I will come to you in a second. But literally going over, you just see random questions being placed to people. I will send you the random questions in case anyone asks. Johnson, the different people, random questions. For the sake, but take it that Hargate tries to ascertain people's wisdom from the sake of these. But basically, you just see what Hargate just sort of, obviously excitedly, sort of runs over to different people and just starts doing her bits and pieces.
I was going to say, please say these are like little cards. I could just sit there and be like, what, we're wearing name tag?
No.
I mean, it might help me, get to know you guys a little better and remember your names quicker.
I do accept Dark One and Oi Get. Those tend to get thrown around quite a lot.
All right, good to know.
Also, people keep calling me, indebted. I don't know what that word means.
Doesn't that mean you owe someone a debt?
I owe people favours, I don't owe them debts.
Are favors different from debts? Now
There's a
we're getting
moment where
real
you feel
philosophical.
like sit there puzzling, realizing, "Ooh, I hadn't thought that one through."
Now we're getting real into the philosophical side of things.
That would explain a lot of my life choices. I'm gonna go sit back down because everything's starting to hurt again.
I just gave her an identity crisis.
So, do you have questions for Nafearer and or Thacianna, Hargate?
Who would like to go first?
Well, I think I just broke Nafearer's mind, so I can go first.
Okay. I need you to take this seriously. It is going to sound like a very random question, but I wish to try to ascertain your mind.
Okay,
So,
I mean,
with that in mind, there are two monks. One is saying that a flag moves. The other is saying that the wind is moving. Which is correct? And Hargate just sort of nuzzles down and looks at you.
okay. So she'd think about that for a second, and she'd say, well, I suppose technically both are true if you think about it, because wind itself and air breeze, or like airflow itself, is constantly moving. But the one would suspect that that would technically be the thing moving the flag, which in a way it is helping. I suppose because the flag can't necessarily move on its own without the wind. But then one could argue that the flag is moving itself because there is a motion that it is making, but could it make that without the wind is the question. I suppose then you could go into the case of if it was a handheld flag and someone was holding it and waving it around, then the person holding the flag would be the controller of the flag. So, could look at it from a multitude of angles, but I'm gonna have to go with, I feel like, the wind? Because I couldn't see a flag move without or without wind itself. Like, it would just be lying down flat, stagnant.
Very interesting. And immediately scribble that down. Thank you. I will return and allow you. I will explain all. I will explain all. Just sort of getting up and moving over to Nafearer. I see that you are laying down. I do not wish to impede your silence for a moment. But with that, I have another question, which is just for you.
No, you're not impeding anything. Everything just still hurts. What's your question?
Very good. As I lay down next door to you and stare into your eyes. Without speaking, without silence, how can you express the truth?
Oh, hang on. The Pharaoh might have a thing here for this, just to add some flair.
Good. We like flair. We like flair. Flair's good.
The joys of being an elf. No, they don't get prestidigitation anymore. Damn it! I forgot my D&D editions. There was a moment when you look into the Fearer's eyes and he just looks back at you, and it's like full eye-to-eye contact. It's just literally, there is no such thing as a truth. It's just different perspectives of the same thing. Also, your eyes are an amazing shade of blue.
See them through my goggles? I've learned something new about you. You can see through the red filter. Very well. In which case, I will go away and think. For the sake, I'm presuming that Hargate actually had a decent plan here, John.
Sure.
Would you like me to either roll an insight so that I can decide in my head which person probably around the group has the greatest wisdom?
Roll me an insight, and I'll double check.
Because I figure that's pretty... Oh! Oh, it had to be, didn't it? Gee.
Mm-hmm.
Here I thought I was being smart.
I didn't see what the roll was.
So
With
basically,
that
I
roll,
rolled 2. I get a +7 to that, so I get to 9.
Oh boy, just one shy of a nat one. That's
Exactly.
with that roll, it's difficult to read the room.
It is. My wisdom is such a hard one to comprehend.
you just have like
Funny,
the
there was a
Jeopardy.
numerical system to all of these things, but such things are beyond us.
It's like now you're being posed a question, and there's just the Jeopardy music playing in the background, and you have 30 seconds to make a decision, and you're just like, I know who's the right person.
And you just sort of see me now. I get gone into the corner and just sort of looking at everyone now, and almost stumped in his soul as to, because this is a power which is not an easy one to let loose. I do not wish to give it away willy-nilly. I do definitely wish not to give it to the person with the wrong hand. I will wait. This one requires an act. I need to see an act which will definitively show in my head that they are the one. Otherwise, I will hold on to this time because this is a powerful, powerful item, and I will not see it land in the wrong hands. And I place it into my bag of holding.
Okay. You eventually get your long rest. And anyone who needs it can press the long rest button.
Oh my god, I have hit points. I have spell slots.
Mine is more recovering the spell slots than anything else.
I have used one total spell slot since starting, so I didn't have much to recover.
I'm just taking a look to see if I need to change anything around for the sake of the next day. Is there anything which I would prefer to have prepared? I know that there's so much already pre-prepared, which is good. Let's see, do I need to change anything? Do I want to change anything?
While you work this out, then, from your little space that you've been resting in, and as I say, it's not the nicest of spaces. There's a damp humidity in the air across all of this level of the dungeon. There's a constant drip in the distance, and the bugs and various other creatures that sort of flitter around this space. The frogs in the distance. It's not the best of places to have a rest. But it's better than some places you've tried, and at least in here you knew that you were safe. You also know that the way ahead leads down. You find a passageway of rough stone, shows some sign of being worked, but is mostly just rough, cavernous stone descending downwards. In the middle of the path ahead, about half an hour's walk downwards, you find a bag of holding on the ground, embroidered with a badger on the front of it, and a note on top.
when we did the long rest, how long have we rested for?
That would have been about 8 hours.
Okay, so
it is morning, quote unquote.
As far as you can tell, it is morning, but it's
Probably hard to. It's probably hard to tell what
underground.
actual time of day it is. It's underground, so it's heavy air quotes morning.
It's morning for all intents and purposes.
all intents and purposes.
Just laying in the center of the tunnel is this bag with a badger embroidered on the front of it and a little folded note on top with the letter T on the front of the note.
I would like to call forth an unseen servant to go forth and, first of all, retrieve the note and bring it back to us while we're back at a safe distance. Just in case, considering I know what I've been doing over the past period of time.
Picks itself up and comes over towards you.
I asked, well, once again, still at a bit of a distance, just for it to open it away from us, just to make sure.
It unfolds the note.
Okay, that's good. Bring it back round. Let's take a look, see at what we have here.
T. Don't be so careless. Signed R.
Just here's an audible sigh from Thacianna.
Don't be so careless. Curious.
Just says
Okay.
to the air, "Thank you," and like will walk forward and pick up her bag of holding.
What? You?
It's fine. It's
You
fine.
are-
This is my bag of holding. It's fine. I know who the note is from. It's fine. The gift should maybe still be in the bag, unless it disappeared into the depths of the bag of holding. But it's fine.
Yeah. Oh. Fair enough. Fair enough. I kind of wish I didn't bother wasting the time with the unseen servant, but no.
The note slumps a little bit as you dismiss
You know I don't mean it like that. You are very helpful.
So Thacianna will check like her bag and just make sure everything is in there and it's all like fine and dandy. I assume nothing's missing.
Giving you your space without... I don't need to know what your gift is, but is it in there? Or has it been stolen? Do we need to find it?
Oh, no. If someone's stolen it, probably a good thing. But I ask, John, is the gift in the bag?
everything you expect to find when you shove your hand into the bag, and you can fully shove your arm into the bag of holding. Everything you expect to find is there.
So she would see. In fact, she would pull it out and there would be a small box that pulls out and it is tied up with a nice blue ribbon. And she's like, kind of hope you disappeared in there. All right, okay, I guess we're doing this. So she turns to the rest of the group. She's like, all right, so I'm going to need you all to just stay very far back. I'm going to open this. I assure you I've done this many times, and normally it typically only affects me. But I will say, if you ever stumble across a box with a blue ribbon, don't open it. It is intended for me, and I'll explain more in a second. But, all right.
I am curious, but meat
I,
shields get to the front.
I have learned from my curiosity. I am going nicely back. I don't know if we still have steel, but if we do, I'm planning on using steel as steel.
So she's just gonna move a decent distance away from the group and put the thing down in front of her. And she's just like, okay, who knows? Maybe it's something good this time. I guess we'll see. Although he did just
through
return,
Nafearer's legs.
although he did just return my bag to me, so maybe that's the good thing. We'll see. So she very cautiously unties the ribbon, and then she will put her hands on the edge of the top of the box.
The box starts to almost shake in your hands.
She just like sighs, just like, oh God, oh my. She's like, give me strength, and she will do this at the speed of light. She will quickly take off the lid of the box, and then she will like slam herself down to the ground to like, so if anything flies out, she will like not immediately get assaulted by it.
There is a small puff of an explosion, and like confetti flies up into the air, and I'd like Thacianna to roll me a D100, please.
A 1D100? Okay. Alright.
With all this going on, as the Pharaoh noticing Hargate's behind him, he's just going to plop his shield down in front of Hargate, and that'll probably do you better.
Did it roll, out of curiosity?
I haven't seen it. Oh, no, there it is.
It rolled an 8.
An 8.
It's okay, it's on the low side.
Could you
We'll see what
also
that
roll
is.
me a D4? And while you
D4,
do this, I'm going
okay.
to refresh my screen, because apparently I'm not seeing dice rolls.
I'm
It's a
also not
3.
seeing my dice roll either. Okay, good to know.
We're getting the full 3D. Oh, well, I'm getting the full 3D demonstration and all that side of things. So, yeah, you got 3 for that.
Okay, so I guess we'll see what that is.
The box shudders, and there's this splash of confetti that flies out of the box, and you hear sort of a... Oh, I think I've even got the sound effect for it. 1 second.
Oh boy. What could possibly go wrong?
Never ask that question.
Okay.
Apparently
So-
I did that before I've got sound effects back again, but if I mute this window, I turn this window back on to playing things. I'll play that sound effect for us again.
See, that sounds like a good sound.
And stood atop the box is a small brass metallic creature in the shape of an orb, with a pair of brass wings, a pair of brass arms and feet, a singular eye, and a vaguely humanoid mouth.
You know, I've come across this in my time. Has Hargate ever come across this?
It is possible that Hargate's come across this. Roll me a Arcana check.
I was gonna say, does the Thacianna know what frick this thing is?
Roll me an
That's a dirty
Arcana
20.
check. I see the dice
Okay,
rolls
an
now.
Arcana
Yay.
check it is. Alright, Arcana. Let's go.
This is the other thing. Spinny also knows what this is, and he's immediately thinking of his interpretation of these things.
Hargate has heard of what this is.
I've read of these things. Never thought I'd see one in life.
For those of us not well versed in magic, care to explain?
It's a creature. For one, yes, when I say a creature, it's sort of a slightly mechanical bits and pieces. They're interesting. Bits you would need to know. Just realizing that this is going by. Are we going by different monster manual, or are we going by the same monster manual?
Oh, this is the 2024 Monster Manual.
2024. Okay. Because I just want to double check that there haven't been any changes in particular which might have happened before I end up saying that it's a da 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 da.
It's this thing. Wait a minute. No, it's not. Hang on.
It's a ba-la-la-la-la-la.
Can you give me the description? Oh, I can't take a look at that. Why can't I take a look at that?
For the sake of
There we go.
for the sake of looking at it, Ben, it is a Modrone monodrone. Modron monodrone.
Yes, I knew it was a Modron. I wasn't sure which Monodron. The Monodron. Okay, and let's take a look. See now if I actually have access to it. Do I have access to it? I do.
You should do.
I was going to say I should. I know I should do. Oh, come on, work with me here. Right. So, yes, they're a curious little thing, to say the least. Basically, they're a combination of magic and machinery. They inhabit a plane which I'd only heard in theory before, but I'm guessing if they're real, then it must be real as well, which is Mechanus. Curiosity. Such a curious thing. They are meant to be an absolute on the law and the legal, that side of things, so they should be fine. As far as I know with these bits and pieces, but they are rather numerous, but we only have one. They are very good for simple tasks. If you have control of... Do you have control of them? Or is it...
She would say, I genuinely don't know. I assume I do. Question: with my role, do I know what the hell this thing is?
Not really.
So I would try speaking. I would try speaking to it, and I would just say, "Sit."
Well, that is certainly a simple task. Does it sit?
It turns to the group and sees Thacianna and says, "Wee woo, we are supposed to deliver a message."
Oh, just a message.
Then relay your message.
Romanor said you would enjoy the parcel.
Well, I mean, my eyebrows are still intact, and I'm not stained blue for a week, so yeah. So far, so good.
Excellent. Message has been delivered. We will now return home.
And wait! Stay away from it. Stay away from it, just in case.
With a shimmering fizzle, reality sort of bends around it and then folds back in on itself, and it is not there anymore.
Sorry. I just remembered one last thing, and I wasn't sure whether it was going to end up using that aspect or not. Whether it was going to be alive or not. If they die, they have a thing of disintegration. It disintegrates the dust, leaving behind anything that it was wearing or carrying, but at the same time, I don't know enough to say whether or not it wouldn't do anything that it might have been touching. So... You can summon Modrons?
Oh, no. Yeah, no, this wasn't mine. This was from, well, it was more so from, how do I put this? I may or may not, occasionally, receive gifts from a fae who has happened to take an interest in me.
Hey, which is taking you. I have no idea if this is connected or not. By chance, is that the reason why you have your powers?
No, 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 no. I
Oh,
definitely,
good.
I definitely got that. Well, from birth. But
It had me worried there for a moment. At least most sorcery I can comprehend. Not necessarily understand, but comes from get. But no, I'm glad to hear that. I suppose friends are always good.
yeah,
And
it's just the thing is that he'll occasionally send me gifts, and I know what they are because they're wrapped in these tiny little boxes. And sometimes they're good, like he returned my bag of holding, and other times I lose my eyebrows because he sends me a box of fireworks that explode in my face. The Fae tend to have an interesting view on what we find fun and exciting.
yes, I have heard many a story about the Fae and their antics, if we place it nicely. Uh, but at least you have a warning, I suppose, that they are in a box with a blue ribbon.
Yeah, so if you do ever see a box with a blue ribbon, let me know. I will open it so whatever's inside of it will, like I said, hopefully just affect me because typically it is meant for me. But that's why I wanted to open it at a distance because I wasn't sure what it was gonna be. But now that we know it's nothing, we're all set and good.
That is certainly very. Hmm. Nafearer?
Yeah.
Perhaps words might. Yes.
Words would happen to be a thing. I will keep the boxes in mind. If it's someone's one of those mod drones, though, I'm really curious if you can combine them as a bigger thing.
There's there's um there's there's a chance. I mean, they are technically mechanical, and there are many variants that I have heard about. I don't know whether they connect or whether they evolve. I
You
am curious myself, and I'm not sure that I want to actually find out. But from what I've heard, they are very curious constructs.
you continue to press on down and make your way through these rough hewn caves until at the very edge of your dark vision you see that the cave opens into worked stone, tiled, finished stonework. And I'm going to move us to a map. And hopefully this is going to work for everybody.
Oh, see,
Very long, dark cave.
we're in a tunnel.
Well, the other side of things, I know I don't have dark vision, so
Yes, you don't have dark vision. Would you like a torch or to cast the light
uh,
spell?
I am currently trusting those who I am around that can see as to whether it is safe enough for me to cast light.
Ah,
I don't want to cause a distraction for something which doesn't need to see us yet.
that's a very fair point.
All those with elfin lineage to the front of the queue.
That's a question. Which way is the front of the queue?
I will hold my hand out so that
Towards
someone
the
might be able to grab hold, pull me in the right direction.
This is the direction that you've been coming from.
Gotcha.
Thacianna,
Oh yes, that's something which I was supposed to do.
another thing that you would notice in this space.
Mm-hmm.
There is another wood elf female traveling with this group. But you've only noticed her when it's been light.
Right.
Somehow she seems to have a way of blending in to the background when you try to look at her using dark vision.
Huh. Interesting. Okay, make some mental note of that. Might ask about that later.
And now that we're on a map screen, let me press the button and we'll see the map.
What kind of magic is this?
Push the fancy button.
Yeah, about 70 feet away from where the group currently is. So on the edge of dark vision for most, quite comfortably within dark vision for Nafearer these days. You can see that the rough cavern opens into worked stone and marble flooring. Which is peculiar. Nafearer, you can see into the room. The floor seems to have a snake-like carving in it. There is a... You expected to see more of a person, but hanging in the room is a left hand and forearm just floating in the space, as if somebody's hand and arm have been severed at the elbow.
That's
not
promising.
disturbing at all. Guys, just a heads up, I can see something up ahead.
Do you see?
I don't want to make a joke about this, but I think I might need another hand.
Bigby's hand? Oh.
Well, I don't know. It's just a hand that's floating there, but it's rather concerning it's only the one.
Wait, so you
it also
see
has
one...
the arms still attached.
So you just see a floating arm with a hand?
Do they seem... I need you to use your imagination with me here and sort of connect the dots as it were. Does the hand and the arm, if to be connected to an actual being, are they in the right locations, or are they floating randomly in the air? I want you to imagine that there is a being stood before you which connects the pieces. Does it look like a humanoid connection, or is it so disjointed that they are randomly disconnected?
Oh, give me 1 second. Let me ask the big voice in the sky a question. Can I work out what species that arm is? Like, is it human, drow, bear?
With the grayscale that you can see in dark vision, it's very difficult to determine what species this hand may have once belonged to. But it does appear to be the left hand, and it does appear to be floating roughly where you would expect somebody's left hand to be held were there a person stood in the room, just that there is not, it stops at the elbow, and typically there'd be more arm attached above that.
Cool. Yeah, can't tell what it is. Definitely humanoid. Definitely in the right location if it was something about my height and build. Not creepy at all.
Just gonna follow very closely behind.
Indeed. Stay close.
Yeah. Let's all stay close together.
There is a chance.
Okay, I trust you know how to counter a spell.
Yeah. Well, kind of. It depends on what you mean by countering the spell. I can counterspell if it is a spell which is ready, but I need...
That's kind of what I was inferring. Yes, I was afraid of certain
Oh,
pyrotechnic wizards getting very happy over
I'm sorry.
people.
I've talked to too many bards, and there are
The-
apparently other ways to interrupt spells.
The rest of the group, Hargate, drag you forward in the dark.
But I can counter a spell. I have that prepared, yes. Potentially counter a spell, I suppose.
Thacianna, at this point, you can start to see like the worked marble.
Oh, yeah.
And now you've just got to the point where you can see the hand.
Oh, fun.
That is indeed a floating hand.
It is indeed.
Also, can I recognise that sigil on the ground?
It's liquid snake.
You don't recognize it.
Okay.
You can at this point see the roof of the space is a 30-foot high arched ceiling. Like, it's been difficult to see because the cave didn't really open up to it properly until you got away from it. There are bright mosaics on the arched ceiling depicting wizards engaging in dazzling spell duels.
Right.
Oh, I want to see this. Wait, but is it showing any sign of reacting to anything? Like, is there a way you could throw a stone or something to see if it will respond?
It turns to face towards Nafearer.
It's
Oh, that's not good.
it's looking at me. I don't know. Does a hand look?
It points towards you.
Okay, it does.
like,
I think you
waves
can
a
hear me. It's
finger.
pointed at me. Don't point your finger at me. That's rude.
Interesting.
It beckons you to come in or to stop.
Does it appear to be dangerous?
I'm about to find out. Hello, magic floating hand. I mean you no harm.
You cross the threshold into the worked stone, and you hear a pulsing, ringing bell sound reverberate out. And I'm going to ask everybody to roll me initiative against the hand.
Well, shit.
Yeah, as soon as the bell goes, the Virus just got like stop half seeking. It's like, and of course they have alarm bells.
We're going to go to... We don't have specific...
Oh,
no. I guess we can have specific.
I rolled terribly.
Can I place a request that when the bells tolled that I would have cast light?
Yeah, I'll allow that before combat starts. If I can find your token in the dark. 1 second.
I'm there somewhere.
There you are. So light is, I believe, 30 feet?
It is bright light 20 feet with dim light 20 feet.
Oh, okay. So 40 and 20.
Thank you.
Okay, I now need to roll for everyone else who's not here right now. Including the left hand.
The left hand doesn't need to.
The left hand of Manchu?
Huh.
Don't even worry about it.
Why does that name ring a bell?
Rings no bells here.
It'll be fine. It'll all be fine.
Oh, Hargate, was that the name of that serial killer that only went out after wizards?
Fine, it's all fine.
I'm taking your panic as a yes.
As the bells cease ringing, Aurelius runs forward and is gonna fire off a couple of crossbow shots past Thacianna at the hand.
As a suggestion for the stream, John, you might want to move the camera down. Or the map down.
The map's not moving. Excellent.
Yes, the camera is probably still at the top somewhere.
Love to hear that. Firefox, where did you go? So 30 will hit. You'll be happy to hear.
Oh, damn, I am really afraid of Urania's build. It's a frightening amount of pluses.
Yeah, but it's when you see the damage afterwards.
It's fine, a high to hit, and average damage is a good thing to go for. Consistency is key.
We're going to make that a Dread Ambusher.
Bells rang, and I don't know if the name did it.
Oh, never mind. And then we get a second shot. Okay. That is, I believe, everything Thacianna gets to do in a turn. So now it is time for the left hand of Manchun, which is going to start off with an arcane burst against our dear friend Nafearer, who's at the front of the line. Did I stop being able to hear you again? Hello?
I don't think so.
Hello?
Okay.
So we're not getting very into this side of things, that's all.
A burst of sickly green magical energy does absolutely nothing to Nafearer. It does, however, have multi-attack, which means it's going to follow up with a gout of arcane essence that fires at Thacianna. That is going to be...
I'm going
20.
to use Portent on that.
Okay.
And I'm going to give it an 8 instead. It rolled an 8 on the d20.
That would be 8 plus 5 is 13 plus... so 17 to hit.
That's me, yeah? Yeah, 17 still very much hits.
Yeah, the stream does seem to be lagging a little bit, I'm afraid. This being a test run, it might be for the sake of the test, I'm afraid. We are running with a new system and trying it out. So it might be causing a bit of lag because of that.
I mean, it could also be on your end, but the sound is lagging a little bit on mine as well, which I'm not happy about, and I've had this problem before.
Well, to be fair, the stream itself is lagging quite a lot on mine. It carries on freezing, but with no
Okay.
no loading screen, as if it's not a problem with Twitch, and I'm not sure how true or false that.
All right, I'm gonna close Sirenscape, and I'm gonna stop using that on here for now. I'm gonna roll the damage for this attack. Maddie, that is gonna be 26 points of
Oh my god.
force damage.
Force damage. Oh, that sounds fun. I'm not a fan of this hand at all. I don't think. Yeah, damn it! I'm only immune to sleep. I couldn't even put me to sleep.
It's going to now try and fire another shot at Vason, and then it'll fire a final shot at Nafearer again, because it cannot see the back line right now. Vason is fine. Nafearer, this is going to be a 28 to hit.
Yeah, that will hit. Is it counterspellable, or is it like its base attack thing?
I think this is counterspellable.
Problem is, I'm out of range for counterspell. I need to be within 60 feet. So I can't stop it.
I see, this is where it pays to be a warlock, and also making sure that you also have your own counterspell.
Ah, it's okay.
So it's going to try a con save.
Okay, the audio seems to be fine, but the video is lagging.
Oh my god!
So it makes it.
For a hand, he's very powerful.
You attempt to disrupt the spell, and it doesn't find purchase. And you're gonna take 30 points of force damage.
Can this dude not? Or actually, I shouldn't even say dude, it's just a hand. Can this hand not?
Hargate.
Okay.
You see various bursts of magical energy just fly in and hit the wall next to Vason and Nafearer, and then strike Thacianna and Nafearer.
Oh, this is not good. This is not good. This is not good. I am going to attempt running forward a touch. I will, yes, run over to here. And oh, where's the hand? The hand's down there, is it?
Yep, just on the edge of your light. You can see it.
I can see it. It's just on the edge of my light. I can move another foot. And how far is? Where has that little bit gone? Just have it. Oh, there we go. There's the ruler. I just want to see how far away it is before I try plans on what I'm going to do.
It's going to be about 40 feet away from you.
Yeah. Okay. So in which case I am not going to be able to do one thing, but I can do at least another one, and then try and duck behind something else. Okay, so let's go for this one. It's on the edge of my vision. Let's see. Is it any good at dodging? Fireball.
Let's find out. It's reasonably good at dodging, but not good enough.
Not good enough. Okay.
Oh boy, that's a lot of d6s.
Da, 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 da. Right.
Da, 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 da.
Wait, did I take damage there?
Oh, did you take damage?
Why
there?
did I take damage there?
Oh, because it's
Yourself.
not letting me select the hand. It was forcing me to select you. Heal yourself for 33 points.
Yeah, thank you.
I was gonna say, I was like, I don't think that was the intended target.
It is looking very rough after that fireball.
And then after that, I am going to just go back another 5 feet and say, believe in you guys. You're doing good. And
Okay. Next up, it is Thacianna.
Hi, hello. Okay, yeah, I should not be this fucking close to the fight normally. I should be way back here. But we roll with the punches. Okay, so this is him. Yes, this is the hand of
That is the
fuckery
hand.
right now.
Yep,
Okay.
that is the hand.
All right. Well,
it's very handy.
what should I do? I mean, ironically, part of me wants to cast Bigby's hand and just have the two hands fight.
I don't think it's going to quite work out that way.
Oh, come on, make it arm wrestle. It'd be great. No. Yeah. I only have one level 5 spell slot, and I kind of want to save it for very important things. So let's see what I can fucking do with him. Ooh, it would be fun. It would be really fun.
What's that?
Let's strike him down.
Ooh, bowling.
I was gonna say, let's cast lightning bolt on the
Okay.
hand.
You start zapping lightning between your fingers, getting ready to throw the bolt of lightning. And I'm going to take one of
Do it.
I'm going to take one of the reactions of the hand.
Mm-hmm. Oh, okay. I just rub my hands together to generate static electricity.
To cast counterspell.
You.
I will counterspell.
Okay.
Oh my god.
Oh no, wait, no. I'm not in the room. No, I'm not in range. I can't do it. Sorry.
That's
I have to
okay.
be within 30 feet to do that. Damn it. No, 60 feet.
I would
I
trade
can.
in, but I've already used my reaction.
I can do.
You can do
I can do that. I can do it. Counterspell the counterspell.
It's going to roll for the counterspell. It fails. It starts to unleash an arcane bolt to unweave your magic, and that bolt is itself unwoven from over your shoulder, Thacianna. Or, past your hip, I guess.
Uh-huh.
Okay, just dancing behind you. Yeah!
Okay, so would I roll damage?
Well, let me roll the saving throw for the bolt first.
All right. It went so back and forth. I was like,
oh yeah.
Yes, roll me the damage of your lightning bolt. It's taking all of it.
Alrighty. Well, have fun.
A bolt,
yeah.
a bolt of lightning just shoots out across the room. What color is your lightning bolt?
A great question. I want to say, honestly, it'd probably just be blue.
A bolt of blue lightning arcs across the room, lights up the space, drills into the wall behind the hand, and the hand goes limp. It is down.
By the way, John, we've also had some word from Chris Hansen that the stream is fine now. We don't know what we did, but it's working.
I'd imagine then Sirenscape was probably...
Yeah, exactly. The thing I said it was is most likely the thing that it is. The hand goes down, but before I finish and let you out of combat, I've got another person's turn to take.
Uh-oh.
And then
The worst part about hearing all the sound effects is years of playing video games are just making me say that there's something else there. Just randomly, every time I hear a splot, there's another one coming.
Oh yeah. I mean, my counter spell fail just felt like me playing Devil May Cry, and I missed the parry by like one frame. So, whoops, well that screwed me over.
So I'm gonna see if this
The elbow is going to attack now.
Get attacked by the left foot.
gonna press that button that stops everything,
Ooh.
and we're just gonna go
Somehow
back.
silence is worse.
We're gonna go back to having just some ambient music for a moment.
And we're out of initiative. I ain't moving a step until I know.
And you are
Thank
out of
Christ.
initiative for now.
Thank God.
Well, that was interesting.
Oh, that wasn't if I was going to sit down on this plant and just be like, ow!
So, is this something you guys encounter on the regular down here?
I mean, it happens.
So that's new.
Yes. Usually the hands are connected to things.
And at about this point, this door opens.
No. No, John. Not that door. Not that door.
It does open.
That don't close.
Like, how dare you smite my hand?
And into the
Maybe he was
room.
through that entrance, and the halfling was just like, no, not today, thank you.
Steps a wizard. Long white hair, long white beard, eyes bulging out of his head, robes of reds with stars and purple trim. Some of you have seen the wizard bearing this description. This is, as far as you can tell, Hallister Blackcloak, the Mad Mage.
I mean, the eyes kind of give it away.
Hmm.
Now, those are mad eyes.
Oh,
Hello.
hello.
Perfectly looked at
Um.
the eyes.
Oh, you've dealt with the Guardian. I see. I tried to get here as fast as I could. Are you... Welcome to Dwemercore. This is my little magic school. I can see that some of you must be talented in the arcane. Looks down at Hargate. You, for instance, you seem to know your way around a spell book.
There was a little cutout there. I seem to know what?
Your way around a spell book.
But yes, you're not wrong there.
I have an offer, because not all of you belong on this level. Now I
Bit
bear...
harsh.
Well, some of you are clearly masters of the arcane, and some of you appear to like to hit things with a big sword. And he turns to Vaesen. And I bear you no ill will. I should say that very clearly. I have no problem with any of you. You provide a valuable, much-needed sanitary service, by ridding my dungeon of pesky monsters. If you would just like to pass through Dwemer Core, I am more than happy to show you the stairs down to the next level. I require payment, of course. Either each of you can give me one magic item, and I will show you the way down. Or somebody had a little oopsie. Somebody at the school accidentally appears to have summoned a bone devil and has paid the price for that. But now I need some people to deal with said bone devil because it won't go away.
And you, a powerful archmage, just can't tell it to get lost.
I mean, I probably could, but where would be the fun in that?
You get to tell a bone devil to F off.
You could tell a bone devil to F off. Can you imagine how that would go down topside? You'd never need to buy drinks again.
It is definitely.
I run a tavern. I don't need to buy drinks again.
Doesn't know that. Never mind. Now, that's beyond the point. I mean, the notoriety alone certainly come along with it, no doubt. Whilst I'm doing this, can I do a quick insight? As best I can with this maddening individual who is in front of us?
I wouldn't use the M word. The eccentric, I think it might be a better use.
This is once again, luckily, on the inside of my brain to a dungeon master who is in the Imperial. Would I be allowed to do an insight?
You can certainly do an insight.
Yeah, I feel like Thacianna would do an insight.
I just want to know whether I
well.
feel like at least I could trust. It's a dirty 20. But for the sake of obviously this being what rumors we've heard and such forth, does it seem on the level?
Oh, there's a bunch of question marks. Woo!
The DM rolled some dice. Did he take his meds this morning?
It is difficult to get a read on him.
But you probably got a crit to decipher this man.
But you don't fully trust him. Something about him is not right.
He's missing a couple screws is what's not right.
Before we agree to anything, would you allow us to consort? We need to figure out whether or not we believe it would be up for such a challenge to take on, for obviously the notoriety that you have so generously offered us.
Before you consort with your colleagues, might I have a word with you? And actually, you two as well. You seem to have some skills. The three of you, could I have a word over this way, maybe?
Certainly, yes. I'm just looking over her face and shrugging shoulders a little bit and just be ready.
Yeah, I'm like, Okay, what the frick do you want, old man?
Okay. Let me double check with you all. You are the arcane spellcasters, are you not? Of some skill. You've clearly got a spell book. You seem to just have it in your blood, and I don't know who you asked, but you've asked somebody for assistance. Correct.
That would be correct.
I'm concerned that you have a good measure of that.
Well, it's my business to have a good idea of who is coming to my school. And we just happen to have a space at the moment. I could offer you tutelage if any of you would be interested in learning more about your powers.
Oh, fuck, he has discovered Thacianna's reason for why she came down here.
Hard pass.
I need to know more. I am far from my potential. And there is no doubt that I would be able to get it wrong. The things I could learn here. The things I could learn.
The things I could teach you.
Listen, I'm sorry, didn't catch your name.
Hallister
I think we are
Blackcloak, at your service. Headmaster of Dwemercore, and definitely sane Mage of Undermountain. Thank you very much.
Oh, none of us are questioning your levels of sanity here. I assure you, we know exactly where they sit. So, we are all incredibly flattered, but we're kind of on a mission. So, you know, like I said, completely flattered.
What can you teach? What can you show me?
I can teach you things beyond your wildest dreams. Does she speak for you?
Only I speak for me. As I would say that any one of our speaks for themselves. To speak for the group itself is a different matter entirely. But for me, you say beyond my imagination, but I need a better description. I seek to be able to improve myself. I have lacked strength my entire life. I have lacked the ability against brutes of the surface. I have found ways around. True strength eludes me. I know that magic can unlock so many doors. Is this something that you could show me the way of?
We have teachers here who can show you arcane powers beyond your imagining. You would never need to fear for your life again. And we have indoor plumbing.
Insight? May I roll another insight on that?
You can, yes.
I was going to say, I'm inciting the hell out of this man. I do not trust him. Listen, her first encounter with anyone in this cave was with cultists.
23 for myself.
You have the wonders of indoor plumbing. Do you have central heating as well?
We have magic for that side of things. Even I have magic for that side of things.
Oh, damn you.
We could look
I
into
need to get better at insight.
Oh. Thacianna. You believe he's telling the truth.
Of course I do. I mean, Maddie doesn't, but Thacianna, yeah, definitely she does.
Hargate. There's just a crumb of doubt wedged in the back of your mind.
Listen to the crumb.
Would I be able to meet these other teachers of yours? If they are the ones who will be teaching the lesson and it is not...
After the entrance exam, you would be able to meet the other teachers, yes.
what is necessary for this entrance exam of yours?
It will need to be arranged. I've lost my notes.
I wasn't sure if it might be worth taking care of that bone devil of yours.
I mean, that would certainly be a way to prove yourself powerful enough. I can show you where to go to face the bone devil.
Lead the way.
And now you speak for yourself, but for everybody else as well, yes? In this moment.
I speak for myself. If they choose to follow, that is of their own initiative. I cannot drag them into worthy points of my own mind. I would take them. I can only open the doors to my own way.
Well, if you're
as I'm sure you can understand.
If you are speaking about opening doors, the first step is to open this one. And he opens the door.
For the sake of the group, you will see me beginning to follow and trying to show a sign that I'm doubtful but curious. Feeling I need to check.
Just kind of moves forward slightly and like whispers to Nafearer, just like, we shouldn't let him go on his own, should we?
No, we should go with him, make sure he doesn't get himself hurt.
Alright, okay, well.
Hargate, wait, don't go wandering off with strangers.
The other three don't have a say in this particular matter at the moment.
They T-pose and willingly follow.
I thank you, allies. I thank you all. If ever you would choose to follow, it means the world to me.
Hargate, we're your friends. We will follow you to the ends of the earth. Just to look over the edge.
Hallister leads you out into the hallway. And I need to just find my note. Oh, my notes are broken. Let's kill that and reopen them. There we go. You see a long hallway with a recess in it here. The recessed wall has an engraving of 8 wizards clutching their staffs. And each of the wizards and their staffs represent different schools of magic. Hallister approaches. Hallister starts to walk down the corridor and then, 1 second, and clicks a button in the wall.
If he locks us, I was gonna say, I swear to God, if he locks us in this hallway.
And there is a loud clicking sound. Sorry, I just remembered I need to turn off the trap before we continue.
You trapped your own school?
The amount of adventurers which come down here, it is only trap the areas which you locate yourself.
Yeah, but there's a difference between, stopping adventurers coming down here and then, stopping your students without a hall pass.
I am trying to give you the eyebrows to say, shut up, and just
follow along.
Just go. No.
You get to a T-junction, and there is a statue of a Medusa with a bow and arrow, a bow on its back. Standing atop a 1-foot-high cylindrical block of stone.
Friend of yours, perchance?
It's another nice feature.
I'm guessing we shouldn't look in the eyes.
I mean, it's
I
fine.
wouldn't
It's just a
suggest-
statue. I
I still
wouldn't.
don't trust it.
I wouldn't fall in the pit trap, but I turned that off. Remember?
Of course, of course.
just thinks in her head, just like, I can't believe we're trusting this guy. But it's either this or the cultists, so you know.
He leads you down one of the corridors, and you can see a niche in the wall. A row of desks down the middle and bookshelves along either side. Sat at one of the desks is a mage who appears to be maybe 12 years old.
How did he get down here?
He's far stronger than he appears. That is, say hello, Spite. Spite Harrowdale looks up and waves. Hi.
Gives a little wave back.
He's holding
That's a
a
collection of students.
wand with a light cantrip on the end of it. Sat next to Spite Harrowdale is a large half ogre. Oh, sorry, standing next to him is a large half ogre. And you can
I was
see.
gonna say,
You can see on the far wall 10 brass tubes fastened to the wall.
Interesting layout.
One second, I'm just working out where the next place he's leading you to is. Okay. And he'll lead you round the corner.
Goodbye, students. Have fun learning magic.
Don't wander
perils.
off.
Well, try not to wander off. You have a very wide gate.
Very impressive as well, I would say.
I'm glad I built these corridors wide enough for people to walk two abreast.
It certainly makes things a mite easier.
He gets to
Maybe
and
should-
very quickly opens a door, because apparently I forgot to put the door on this room. Let me put some doors up real fast. There we go. He gets to and opens a room, and you see the hallway beyond it is an arched 10-foot high ceiling carved in stone to resemble a canopy of trees. The walls are carved to look like tree trunks, and reaching across the ceiling is a canopy of dead trees.
Does it make the druids feel more at home?
It's a study hall. Okay. And as he rounds the corner, coming the other way is a female mage who takes a moment to look at you and gives you the look of a mean girl who knows that you're the new kids at school.
Don't worry, I've been used to being looked down on my entire life.
Behind her, a few steps marching behind her, is a shield guardian, much like Steelheart, who is marching along with you still, but I haven't put his new token into the game just yet. A light cantrip cast on the top of her staff, and floating along nearby the two of them, you see a grell, a strange beak, brain, tentacle creature that appears to have wrapped in its tentacles a large spell book. And she's sort of in the way of like owning the school, like respectfully moves past the head teacher, very disrespectfully moves past the rest of you and heads out into the corridor. And we'll head down the corridor away from you.
Giving
There's
prom
something
queen
about
energy.
that.
Right, student by chance?
If you mean by a challenge, I think.
Hallister gets to the door of this room and opens it. And as he steps through, he says, I probably should... And then you can see his lips still moving, but there is no sound. And as you enter the next room, which appears to be a hall with a lot of desks carved into it. Wooden desks in it, wooden desks and chairs, and a line of 10 brass tubes fastened to the wall. 13 apparently in this room. There's a couple of extras here. Sound just stops. The sound of your footsteps, no sound. Any time that you attempt to speak, nothing comes out.
I mean, thank God we're not going to fight anything in this room, because I think literally all but one of my spells require verbal command.
Creepy. But really handy in a school environment.
Yeah, I suppose it would keep the kids focused, since they can't really talk to each other, I suppose.
Also a handy tool if we could find a way of using it.
Yeah.
Not that we can communicate this at all, but...
No, we're just thinking all these thoughts, it's fine.
As you get back into the corridor, sound returns, and you can hear footsteps once more, and your voices all return as well, and he shuts the door behind you.
Well, that wasn't fun.
Study
I think
hall
I'm loving this place.
is most definitely enforced.
Understandable. What are those brass tubes?
Oh, it's a pneumatic tube system that we have. It allows for communication around the school. Each of the students has a tube in their dormitories, and a lot of the staff in their offices. And I've even installed some in other levels of my complex that allow me to communicate with potential guest lecturers.
Wonderful.
It's a most efficient system.
I can see that.
I should inform you that the next room is the detention center. Yes,
Not-
anyway.
That's not a good sounding place at all.
He leads you in, and there are barred rooms on either side of the hallway. And in one of them is a trio of goblins.
Hello, friend.
It's nice to meet someone eye to eye. What got you locked in here?
Worm riddle.
The worm riddle. I'll have to remember that.
Chic. Okay, bye.
No. Sorry, my apologies. There's a sudden run ahead. A worm riddle, you say?
She took us from Azrok's hold.
Oh.
Who do you mean by she?
Worm riddle.
Worm riddle is a she.
Oh, okay. I thought you guys were got locked in here because you failed the worm riddle.
I thought it was a lesson thing as well, being that this is a detention center. I thought you were failing at a class.
We don't have magic.
Is this what happens if you don't?
I mean, we wouldn't come to a magic school because we don't have magic.
I immediately just start looking at the other members of the group and I say, there are other reasons why people might come to a magic school, especially if they didn't know it was one.
I would avoid it if I were you.
Oh, yes? Why is that?
Our stay might be a little bit different to yours, I suppose.
That could be very true. That could be very true indeed. We might drop by this way again to speak again. Hold tight, my friends. Hopefully we might be able to convince them you out of this situation.
Yeah, if we get a chance, we might come and release you. Otherwise, sorry.
We've got to at least try.
Sorry, good luck, farewell.
But hold your faith. We know where you are now. Right, I need to go before they worry.
In the middle of this circular room, there is a plinth with a dragonborn mage statue carved into it. There is a 2-foot high, 5-foot wide stone cylinder, and atop it is what appears to be a wizard dragonborn, frozen in a horrified pose, and carved into the cylinder in common: follow the rules, obey your instructors, don't be this guy.
Might I ask, these statues, were they former students?
This one wasn't a very good student. I can't remember what it was that he did. Just don't do whatever it was that he did, and you'll be fine.
Oh, yes, of course.
I mean, unless you do whatever it was that he did.
In that case, we'll know what happens when we do it.
Well, yes, you'll know what happens. It'll be this. You'll be the new one.
Oh, great. You swap it out when someone else does what he did, and, you know.
No,
That changes the scenery a bit.
I'll find somewhere new for you, maybe.
Ah, great.
Of course.
Just don't do whatever it was he did, and you'll be fine.
Of course.
Perfectly sound.
Now, I will wait for you here. The Bone Devil is that way, and he points down this corridor.
Ah, okay.
When
Whoa.
you've dealt with it, come back here and I'll show you the way to the next level of the dungeon. And you can just be on your merry way and continue to clear the floors below of the pesky monsters.
Unless you are willing to teach me.
Or I'll teach you some things.
Right.
Interesting. Very well.
Okay.
Bone Devil. Bone Devil. Can
Then-
do I have any knowledge of Bone Devils at all?
Roll me an Arcana check.
I was going to ask, would any of us have had any previous experience with Bone Devils?
Which is also a very good question. I'm starting off with 22.
You'll have some knowledge of Bone Devils. Let me
Okay.
get you some knowledge about Bone Devils.
Thank you.
Bone Devils are gaunt, nightmarish fiends with pallid skin stretched tight over frames that combine human and insectile features. They're called Bone Devils because their pallid skin stretched so tight you can very clearly see the bones underneath. They are also known as oceloths. They slay those who renege on their infernal deals and send treacherous mortal souls to face unspeakable punishment. But you would know that devils are lawful. Not good, but they follow a code.
Interesting. Would we have any idea about weakness or what not to? I'm going by it's a devil, I'm guessing that.
Probably not. You've probably heard rumors that both devils and demons are incredibly difficult to permanently kill. If you kill them, they tend to return to their fiendish place of origin.
Be fair, that's good. It gets them out of the way. Okay. I'm sort of, before we even think about getting the rod that we came across, the one I currently hold, it is a controlling rod. It can control creatures potentially. I think maybe our best option is to see if we might be able to control this thing. If we immediately dispatch it, we lose a hand. If we gain control of it and offer to walk it out of here, we have a reason for him to guide us to an exit. But it only depends on if we can make this rod work. My other alternate is I have a sphere. You've seen my sphere, you haven't seen my sphere. But at the same time, it is trap it. It can't get out though I doubt we have a brilliant chance on that. I think the best opportunity is with the rod. I am holding a belief, for the sake of what I have seen, I hold a great chance on the control of this sport rod, which requires wisdom, which was the reason why I was asking. I feel like I might have a chance. Do you agree with this? Because I will require as much backup in case this fails or another trap opens up. What say you?
I'm down with either plan, though I wouldn't trust a bone devil or any devil at all.
If we have control of it, it is only a temporary control, but it is almost like taking, as far as my understanding, at very least we can get it out. And it gives a reason for us to get out of here. I don't fully trust this man. I wish I could. I want to learn. It is pretty much one of the major things that drove me down here. I want to find the power which I desperately require. But I will not jeopardize everyone for that sake. We've been playing to his hand so far. This is our opportunity to hold the card in our deck. And it might just be the one we... Will you let me try? Or do one of you believe that you hold something?
I'll stand behind you every step of the way. I'll just point out sometimes deals don't go the way you plan one way or the other, and I'll summon the sword and
I am
show
used
it
to
to him,
them
be like,
failing.
this is proof of sometimes a good deal can go bad.
Of course.
I think for the first time, Thacianna sees Nafearer's sword. And would you like to describe for Thacianna what Nafearer's sword looks like?
Yeah, so for those that have never seen it before, Nafearer's sword has the same shape as a similar shape to that of a rapier, so it has like the simple handle and a curved, almost complete covering of a handguard. It looks like it was once a spider, but is become like twisted and warped into something else. Still arachnid, but not truly that of a spider. And where the blade should be sort of long, thin of what you expect to be a rapier, it's now more long sword, thick, broad, sharpened edges, but jagged towards the tip.
Ooh, like a figure skate.
Yeah. And you can almost swear it pulses for some sort of unseen thing, and when Nafearer summons it, he almost like twitches as if he's got something in his ear and he's trying to shake it out. So just remember, looks at the sword, quiet you. Good deals can be bad. And bad deals could be good, and then become bad. Crazy wizard, I don't trust, but I don't trust behind this door even more. So trapping it, probably not the best idea. I say we just kill it and be done with it.
If killing it works, there are many rumors around these creatures. And one of such is that they are merely changed, twisted, taken from their place and reformed. I'm not sure how much truth is in that. But if it reforms where we are, that's why I wish to attempt a different route. I'll admit that my knowledge of these things perfect. I still require study, and demonology has not been my greatest. But I believe there is a chance. But I will not do that without your blessing. I know you say you will stand behind me. But when it comes down to this chance, will you allow me to take this opportunity to try? Just to try.
You have my blessing to try. I'll stand in front of you if it starts launching very dangerous things.
I appreciate it. And Thacia, I know that you've only just met us. And you don't really have much reason. Mine has come out of his. But I ask you to please look inside yourself and think. Your life is as important as every single one of us. Are you willing to try as well? John, we have a chat which might want to be
You have a bot you want to
removed
swat with the hammer.
because there seems to be a bot in the chat.
Smite the
So
bot.
says the Lord. So Thacia, with that, what do you say?
Well, I knew I could trust you guys fairly early on, given the fact that you unshackled me and, weren't with the cultists. Obviously, you guys have a better idea of what kind of creatures are down here. So,
Only the ones we've seen.
That's true. So I will stand by your idea, but if things start to seem to go awry, I will be ready to smite that thing with a lightning bolt.
Be good. I'm glad. I'm glad to have all of you. I couldn't be... Words fail me. Now let's face this thing together. I'm taking a breath, stepping forward and fishing the rod out of the bag of holding.
As you take a step towards the door, the mage from the distance. Are you going in there?
We are.
We were having a moment.
Sorry.
Give us a
We
second.
merely had to plan. As a
Carry
person of
on.
wisdom and intelligence, I'm sure you understand the importance.
If you get a sideline, can you throw us like a greater healing potion or something? Because I got absolutely demolished by that hand earlier.
One moment.
You can Baldur's Gate 3 this kind of stuff. Just throw it at me. I'll take 1 damage and I'll actually take the healing on top of.
Okay, if you insist. And he lobs a healing potion towards you.
Oh my god, he actually did it. I wasn't expecting that.
Lobs it at you. Doesn't work that way.
Oh, wait, they patched that. Bang! Ow!
He loves it at you. You
It's
flip out of your
reinforced
hands
glass.
and
It won't,
smashes on the floor.
It won't shatter like that.
I remember doing that in the early beta of BG3. That was fun, and then they patched it.
Just need to remind myself what the healing potions do.
Heal.
Heal for the amount of D4s and an appropriate attached modifier.
Well, it depends on what exactly has been thrown at your head.
2014, 2014, 2014. Where's the 2024 one?
Plot twist is only ever the 2014 ones.
Healing doesn't. It's not necessary anymore.
Here we go.
Get good vibes.
There we go. It's this many. I rolled atrociously. You get 11 points of healing.
Well, I'm somewhat slightly unscrewed. Thank you, you eccentric old man.
You're welcome. Carry on.
With the rod in one hand, the hand up on the door. Are we ready?
That's as
Yeah.
ready as one can be.
I haven't opened it yet. All
door-
right, fine. You open it and walk.
The door swings open and you can see a blood-splattered tapestry hanging on the west wall depicting scores of demons and devils locked in bloody battle. On the floor in front of the tapestry, in bloody robes, is a dead male human. A blood smear leads up to the north wall.
Okay. Let's slowly come in. Rod at the ready.
As you cross the threshold, I'm going to get the party to stop standing on the dead body. As you cross
Face
the
in.
threshold, you notice that around the door, both this door and this door, around the door frame are a series of tiny, thin, silver glyphs.
I'm presuming that this is their demon room, and that's what's supposed to keep them in. And potentially us too, now we've walked into it. We can deal with that in a moment.
You can make the Arcana roll that I just asked for in the chat if you would like to look at the
I would like to.
glyphs.
I was gonna say if we can check and see what the runes are, I'd love to do that.
Well, I got a 14 on that one. I think I'm more concerned with the...
Natural freaking 20!
Both Thacianna and Nafearer, who got a natural friggin' 20, managed to get the 20 that was required to work out what the glyphs are. These glyphs will prevent devils from passing through the doorway.
My presumption was correct. Interesting.
Should you wish to let devils pass through these doors, you would need to scratch out the glyphs.
See if we can control the bugger first.
Yeah.
I suppose I almost don't want to follow that trail in case it catches. There's only two ways I can see it. Either he died at the beginning of that trail and was dragged where he is, or something has walked its blood over that way. Is that it? Can I do an investigation check running of the blood?
Roll me investigation. Or survival, I'll give either of those.
So that's a 29.
It becomes very clear to you that he pulled himself. You can see the scuff marks where he dragged his limp and dying body along this blood trail, and it leads straight up to the wall.
Either that wall is fake, or he was being pulled into that wall. His death was caused over there. That seems to be quite abundantly clear.
Yeah. Oh, whoops! No, that is a wall.
It's not a wall. You step through it, and it is completely illusory. It holds no mass, and you just step through onto the other side. And stood on the other side, you see the trail of blood. You see at the top of a small set of stairs a statue of a female drow riding a giant lizard. Oh, and you see a bone devil.
I would like to try immediately, the moment I see that bone devil, to use... What do I need to do, Joe?
You don't do anything.
Oh.
Oh no.
You take the magic action and hold forth the rod. Well, first of all, I assume that you've spent the long rest, at some point of the long rest, to attune to this item. Because it requires attunement.
Yes. It was one of those bits of, yeah. I didn't trust anyone else, so I wanted to make sure I had something, but yeah.
So the Bone Devil needs to succeed on a wisdom saving throw.
Hopefully bone devils aren't very wise.
Is it based off of me, or is that based off
It's
of...
based off of the rod.
Okay.
The DC is 15.
Okay.
It rolled an 11.
Got very close.
It turns and it rears up, and it's this strange human mixed with insect skeleton creature, and you can see it's got a large scorpion-like tail and wings that stick out from behind it. Its long arms and elongated fingers. It opens its jaw just a little bit too wide and screeches at you as it goes to lunge, its tail stinger coming out towards you, and then it stops.
Oh, I'm so glad that worked. Okay.
Furious is going to pat Hargate on the head and go, "Good wizard. Good wizard."
Have control.
Oh,
Hang on, one moment. Unless anyone understands that.
Can anyone speak crazy?
Not crazy. It's a language.
Gibberish to
One
me.
second, Furious is just going to lean back through the wall. Guys, okay, can anyone speak crazy?
Do I have to hold a concentration on?
Nope. This just lasts for 8 hours.
Oh, actually, this one doesn't actually stop comprehension, so I'm going to cast for hand language.
What is thy bidding?
Inform us. Are you trapped here?
Yes, I cannot
What?
leave.
Were you summoned here? Or were you dragged here?
I was summoned. That fool Yarrick could not control me. Now I am bound here.
I relay the information back.
It.
We have control.
He set me a task and I must complete it.
What was the task?
Skirana Shadow Dusk must die.
Do you know where they are?
It takes a deep breath. Yes. She is in her room.
If you do not complete this, what will happen?
I am bound here. To this place, to this plane, to this existence.
Can I command you to give up that task?
And what would I get from that command, Master?
I wish to send you back to where you came. And upon your arrival, to ignore any summon that would bring you back.
Bring me back to this place or this plane?
This plane. There are many who wish to use you. I would prefer for you to remain free. I wish for you to be an ally on a different plane.
And what do you expect from me for this service?
I expect for you to go back to your plane and to spread the word of the little one who sent you back, who broke the bond which held you against your will in a place where you did not wish, to spread the word of the power of one who could enslave you all if he wished. I wish for you
to spread your legend. You
precisely
wish to be famous.
Precisely. I want everyone to know of the red-lensed halfling.
Tell me your name.
I have many names. I have given you one. Red-lensed.
Fame. A good intention. I accept your deal. And a puff of sulphurous smoke.
Imagine coming back to my own language and saying, after communicating with it, I believe very much so that we wouldn't have had as much control as we, or I would have. It is a being of bargains. I can only imagine like trying to deal with today. I have sent it back to its own plane of existence.
Good. Could it have gone without heading the shrimp from the behind the bar? Christ.
Just mouth agape, just like, I can't believe that worked.
I will say,
you don't want to have your mouth open. You'll taste it. I can taste it now.
I have a fear that I have given one thing, though. It asked my name, and asked for a duty. I told it to spread the word of me, the one to subjugate them all if I... And I gave the name Red-Lensed. In case this becomes something which is accounted I feel it is something that you need to know. If they request any information of the Red Lensed one, that is the only name I go. Do you understand?
I got you, Red Lens. Smart. Might come back
Yeah.
to bite you in the butt, though.
Luckily, I have many names to choose from. I just thought that one would probably be the most poignant, with a devil. It's all of that shaking off, and all the confidence is now gone. It's now coming back to. Okay, right. Now, the next point of order. We got a way in here with traps disabled and such forth, and we have dispatched of the devil, in a manner of speaking. Do we go back to talk to the mage and see where he leads us, or what he attempts? I do have a secondary plan ready, which I can prepare in case he tries to twist against us, though I have no idea if it was. I believe his magic will be far beyond mine, but cause enough distraction for you to run. But it's an option.
What's the idea?
My sphere. Now, you obviously, Nafearer, you've seen this sphere. A rather indestructible thing in short periods. Basically, I'm usually invulnerable for a while. No magic, no weapon. But that works both ways. If I can trap him inside it, we don't have to fear what magic he might throw at, for as long as it holds.
Yeah, but we can't play halfling volleyball.
Not at the time, no. In fact, you try, because the ball will definitely be movable. You could do Mad Mage volleyball, but I don't think that's a wise option. Either that, or we still play the game and see if he will happily lead us. I am still willing to offer myself as a student. I have a feeling he has a lot to drive. To what level with those lessons? But it might be enough to get you out. And then, well, I have a few tricks up my sleeve to escape quickly as well. Trust the halfling to get out of places.
My only fear with the whole student thing is seeing what has happened to previous students who
Yes,
did things
that
wrong.
was one thing I wasn't expecting. They'll let you walk up and almost solemnly look at the statue. I wasn't expecting that at all.
You did good, little man. You did good.
As the confidence fades from Hargate, that is where we'll call a close to this session.
Cool.
Yeah.